This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Hey everyone, this is DaphTeet. We are back at the Club of Literature. You know, what am I saying? I guess we should just get back to the party, you know? With this year's last week, Monika. Okay, everyone. We gotta get in character. Okay, everyone. Better? We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. Maybe you're extra.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days.
Au contraire, my tsundere friend. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing? Ew.
Monika. Yuri passes out. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. It looks like it's been drawn by a 5-year-old.
Yeah. But I didn't sign up for this, you know.
But you signed up for this club?
There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. Strangely, I could never, in my life, do something like that. Yuri says dramatically. Imagining Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys?
No, Sayori, let them brood. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. ... But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people we perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself, you know, in that way.
Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. DaphTeet. I know we all do. Not just DaphTeet. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, here comes the inspirational speech, then I know you can do it.
Nah.
I don't think so. Natsuki and Yuri remained silent. That inspirational speech wasn't long enough, Monika. Keep at it. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we could do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but... ... Yeah, I got nothing.
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
For once, I'm out of sarcastic remarks. Too.
Sigh, she says out loud. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
You know?
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I come next?
Of course. Now, let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem, though we don't get to hear it. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. 4 of us applaud. I'm trying to applaud while holding a camera. Applaud me for trying. Monika takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monika!
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Time to stop being a baby. Step aside, it's Yuri time.
Well, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands, crinkling it immensely, and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Oh God, I'm regretting this so much.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri passes the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Look at that strong, independent young woman. But not her boobs, that's pervy. The poem is full of twists and turns and structures that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into Yuri's twisted mind. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. They don't even think to applaud, they're just like... Yuri snaps back to reality with the girl's gravity and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. Good job, Yuri! Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten that she had stopped speaking words. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest, crinkling it even more, and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. ... Well, where is she? Looks like Yuri's down for the count. She actually passed out.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Oh, she's so pure. Sayori, just read the freaking poem.
See, determination time. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori. Thumbs up seal of approval.
Even DaphTeet liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
Huh? I didn't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery doesn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
No.
I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Are they looking at my eyes? Are they looking at my boobs? I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sarcastic sometimes. I'm sorry, I'm not really as good as everybody else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. All right, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Quit hiding in the corner like a little baby, upright refusing to read your poem. Come on up.
Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called Frick You All.
Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. Right? She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Yes, it was. Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, guess what, Natsuki? Oh, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so.
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Okay, everyone, Monika says as she boots everyone out of the room. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working really nicely so far, and so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. I can't do this. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Yo. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? And Monika, what are you doing to Yuri?
It's okay, DaphTeet. You don't have to say it. You don't have to admit to everybody that you're incredibly gay.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? ...
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. You giving me a decision? I don't remember this part of the game. Would I walk home with Yuri, Sayori, help me, Natsuri? Wow, Yuri, Sayori. Oh, right, gotta stick with my girl. I do like Yuri, but Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart and hot and has big, beautiful boobs.
Jeez, you didn't have to pull out the gay card. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, DaphTeet. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it so.
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. Is it something I said? It's poem time! Sparkle. Anxiety. Death. Amazing. Sunny. Well, that was weird. Vanilla. Wonderful. nightgown. Disoriented. Misfortune. Broken.
Play.
Music. Extreme. Hopeless. Swimsuit. Treasure. Well, how many? I'm already on number 18. I guess I just sort of let it get away from me. My computer is at 69%. Unrestrained. And charm. Oh, there's one more. Extraordinary. Oh man, I'm the only one here.
What about me? I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Yeah, what about it? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monika, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
Yeah, I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name.
Monika. Huh? We don't even speak this language. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
What translation?
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing except for whatever happens to be down. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Hello, Earth to Sayori.
Huh?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Is everything all right?
Of course. Why would it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me.
You worry too much about me, girl.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, all right. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe if I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. DaphTeet, what's up? But have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Wasting perfectly good eraser. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, DaphTeet. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. It kind of stopped for a second. And we also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. Which sucks because I love eavesdropping, or I just really have a tendency for it. I sigh and set myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. Did I click it? But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Whoosh. ... Okay, everyone! After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Alrighty. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. I guess we're just jumping into it. If I would like get a cutscene with someone. I think I'm gonna keep this video nice and short since the last one was, at least it felt really long. So yeah, I'm gonna stop it here. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to come back next week with more Doki Doki Literature Club. And bye, I guess.